Aquarius, welcome to your mid-January general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placements for the sign of Aquarius. This is a general reading, so please just keep that in mind as you listen to the reading. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in Aquarius. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Aquarius and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Okay, Aquarius, let's talk about this because there's some strong energy here. With an energy in or around your energetic field, someone is very strongly attracted to you. Like, it's hard for them to not reach out. It's hard for them to stay away. It's hard for them to not flirt with you when you're around them. They always kind of, if you do see each other physically quite often, they always have to like touch you somehow, your arm, your waist, your thigh. I mean, they just can't stop thinking about you right now, Aquarius. And we have the Phoenix here. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone with strong fire in their chart. But God, this has really evolved, Aquarius, from something that maybe someone thought was just going to be a small, not important, like a little thing, but nothing further than that, has grown into something so much more. The letter A is sticking out to me as in Alex, as in Andrea. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. But what someone wants to tell you but hasn't told you is that there's so much I have to say and I don't know how. So yeah, Aquarius, they're kind of sprung, they're shook. They just have so many feelings for you that are intense, that are passionate, and they just don't know how to say it. They wonder if they say the wrong thing, it's going to push you away. It's going to give you the wrong messages. I mean, but the attraction here is something that they can't deny. I feel both of you are very physically attracted to each other. You're each other's type. But I mean, even getting to know you, getting to know the soul essence of who you are is someone that is remarkable, unique. And that's what really is drawing them to you as well, Aquarius. I do see someone that uses Snapchat quite a bit. I know that's kind of specific, but it's for someone out there. Maybe you guys send each other quite a bit of Snapchats. But it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And with the Phoenix card, which someone may have a strong resonance with the Phoenix, it says, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and change mind. Very interesting. So I wonder if some of you guys have rekindled with an old flame, have gotten in communication with someone from your past, maybe around Mercury retrograde, maybe around your birthday. Someone who you weren't expecting to reach out reaches out to you and says happy birthday. You're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this, but here we are, right? Especially for those of you that are born end of January, right? But I do feel there's someone that wants to continue a flame with you, wants to re-spark a flame with you, and has not stopped caring about you, like even after all this time, even if it's been a few weeks, a few months, maybe even a year since you guys have spoken. They still have always found you to be someone that they would always return to, always get back with, always had a strong chemistry with. So here we go, Aquarius. I do feel like this new phase, this rekindling, is sparking at the end of January, maybe setting you up for your season, Aquarius season. And what really stuck out to me was changed mind. Interesting. Like, I wonder if someone's looking to change your mind, or even so, like a separation made someone realize how much unhappy they were without you, how much they missed you, and where they thought they would have been, you know, single and alone, and that's the way they wanted it to be. Your absence really changed their mind about it. So let's dive deeper into the tarot and get deeper into this. I'm going to ask the tarot, how do they feel about you? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently, and what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Aquarius? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold? And what are they afraid of? So off the top, I'm seeing very strong Cancer energy. Whether you're dealing with a Cancer or you have strong Cancer in your chart, perhaps, I'm just saying that for a side note for someone out there. This is very strong water energy. Man, someone feels like you're their soulmate, Aquarius, and that's why they want to keep this going with you, why they want to respark something new with you. They're ready to let their guard down. Anything that they didn't tell you, anything they're afraid of, they're really getting real with themselves. I mean, as we know of the tale of the phoenix, it's the phoenix, you know, when it gets to a certain point, dies and turns into ashes, but a new form is born from the ashes. So with that being said, I do feel the separation, even though it was very hard on you, it was hard on them too. It was hard not to reach out to you. It was hard not to call you. It was hard not to text you. But I do feel that separation had to happen so they could come back to you more in alignment with what you want in your love life, more in alignment with what you're looking for in a partner and someone that you can dedicate yourself to. And they've become that, Aquarius. I really do feel. But I also feel that they're scared to come back. They're afraid that everything that has happened has, you know, especially with the time that it has taken for them to come back, you've been healing, you've been getting over it, and you've been moving on. And they're afraid that if they were to reach out, you wouldn't accept them, you would reject them, you would leave them on red. So that is something that they still kind of battle with back and forth. But as they continue to think about you, as they continue to have these feelings for you that are still very strongly there, I think they're choosing to get over themselves a little bit and just go for the chance. Go for the chance of just hearing from you, at the chance of being back with you, because that's the thought that's really driving them right now in this very moment, Aquarius. So let's dive in. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. This is Leo energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. So with the Sun card here, yeah, I do feel when you guys met, there is an instant attraction, okay, that both of you felt. I wonder if you guys met at a party or at a bar or at a social event where there was a lot of people, but when you two saw each other, you two started talking, it was pretty cemented that you were the only person that they wanted to talk to there. You brought a light into their lives. You were someone that has kind of shown them, I don't know if they went through a hard breakup, a really bad divorce, but you kind of led them out of that really deep, dark vibration that they were in for a very long time, especially in regards to love and romance. And I feel you definitely caught them off guard, Aquarius. They weren't expecting for these feelings to be so profound. I do feel that with the Sun card here, they haven't found anything like what they had with you. It still sticks out in the back of their mind as being one of the most significant connections they've ever had. And no one really has held a flame to the connection that you two have had. Maybe someone had bangs at the time when you guys met, or has bangs now. But I do feel the Sun is kind of what's driving this person to come back, Aquarius, missing that time in their life when they were so happy with you. So with whatever happened that made you guys separate, break up, I think the memories of you that were so pure, that were so loving and so happy is what's kind of keeping them motivated to fix this with you. Because I definitely feel that's the case for a lot of you here. I'm hearing that song, You Are My Sunshine. I don't know if that's a song that resonates with someone on a personal level. But anyway, what they feel for you is the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. They feel like an emotional, spiritual connection is there between the two of you that has persisted, that does still last, that is still there, that they feel very deeply. They still feel emotionally attached to you, emotionally bonded to you. Maybe with the Sun card, you guys revealed a lot to each other that you wouldn't reveal with anyone else. But it's because you felt safe with each other. You felt comfortable and happy with one another. And because of that emotional bond that you guys have created, that's something that they'll always feel would be something like a part of them belongs to you in some sort of way. Not in a codependent way, but in a way that's like, I know Aquarius will always have that space in my heart because of what we've been through, what I've shared with Aquarius. But they absolutely, Aquarius, still feel like they're in love with you, still have feelings for you, and still very much care about you. and they feel like they want to offer their cup of love to remend, to reheal, to grow with you, Aquarius. What they think of you is the Chariot. Cancer energy, but I also feel Sagittarius energy with this card here specifically. They think that they have to be the ones to get everything in motion, maybe because they've seen that you moved on, or that you've been distant, or that maybe they know the ball's in their court and has been for a while. But they have this new drive, this new goal that is surrounded by being back with you, Aquarius, being back in connection with you. This person is very determined, okay? And I feel they always are and always will be. And maybe that's what caused the rift between the two of you, because you saw their dedication, their determination with work, with their family, with their friends, but you didn't feel it was met with you. And maybe it's because they didn't understand at the time when you guys were together and at its peak, how much of an impact you'd really have in their life. So now that this separation has really made them understand that, I think they've made a choice to follow through, to return. With the Chariot too, there could be someone that may be thinking of driving to come see you. I don't know if some of you live like a half an hour or a few hours away where you'd have to drive a short amount of distance to get to one another, but they're willing to make the trip. Maybe someone has been experiencing car issues, and that could be a problem where there's someone got in a car wreck or is looking for a new car or something along those lines. That is something that they may want to address and fix so they can be more available to you, Aquarius. But for most of you, yeah, with this Chariot card, their mind's made. They made a decision, and I do feel that they want you back in their life. That's the determination here. Now, whether their ego is going to keep them away from it, we'll keep digging. They loved it when you were on top. Okay, this is YouTube, can't go deeper than that, but if you know, you know. And someone had a queen size bed that was very comfy. Anyway, what they like the most about you is the Queen of Swords. Libra energy, but air energy. Yeah, Aquarius, they find you to be very intelligent, very smart, that someone that speaks their mind, who isn't afraid to authentically express themselves, who is very real, who isn't going to sugarcoat things if they have to tell the hard truth. But also it could be someone who is very well learned, like someone who takes a lot of classes, does a lot of research, reads a lot, is into politics, the news, is into just learning, and they find your mind to be very attractive. Yeah, you could be very good looking, but it's how you stimulate their mind that they feel so attracted to you, Aquarius. You're someone that sparks conversation. You're someone that when they have conversations with anyone, your words linger. It's almost as if you're that person that gives people like truth bombs or awakenings, or even change and shift people's perspectives based on your own wisdom. What they don't like about you is the Magician. Now this is really interesting. This is Gemini energy, Virgo energy, but it's almost as if you have a hold on them, Aquarius. They feel, whether that's true or not, when they look at the situation and when they look at this connection with you, there's just something about you that always draws them in, pulls them in. Even if they try to deny it, they try to push it away, there's something so attractive about you, your energy, that they usually always give in. And I'm hearing that Howlin' Wolf, Nina Simone song, I Put a Spell on You. That's how they kind of feel, Aquarius, is that you are the type of person that can say, do things that it may not work with anyone else, but it works with you. And for others of you, this is not maybe the truth, because not everyone's perceptions of us are the truth. So disclaimer there. They may sometimes feel like you may be manipulative, whether that's the truth or not, but they may feel like you're doing things to get them to notice them, whether that's take a picture and they think you're taking it for them, They just know the power that you have over them, Aquarius, and it's something that they struggle a lot with, especially if they are the type that's very independent. They're the type that's very dominant, masculine, maybe even so. You have a strong masculine energy as well, and that has nothing to do with gender or sex. It's energy, and we all have masculine and feminine energy, but you, with this strong masculine energy that I'm sensing, you will go to toe with people, you will speak your mind, you will assert yourself when need be, and you usually get what you want out of it. I do feel that it's almost as if, Aquarius, this person does find you to be very lucky, and maybe they kind of get jealous about that. So for example, it's as if you got fired from a job, you were able to find one just as quickly after, or that you're very resourceful and you have a lot of resources that they feel they don't get quite as easily. So random messages for some of you guys out there, but for the Magician being in that position, it's definitely relevant for some of you guys. Most of you, it's definitely that pull and that hold and that attraction that you have that they feel out of control of. What they like the most about this connection is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn energy. So kind of like what I was touching up with the Sun, they feel very comfortable with you, very safe with you. They feel like they can open up to you about anything. And with the Queen of Swords, you are very objective. You don't always evaluate everything of how does it affect me, and my opinion has to be surrounded by how I feel about it. You kind of apply this objective wisdom to everything as if, okay, despite how I feel about the situation, how does it impact everyone? How does it involve everyone without it even having to do anything with me? Which is rare in human beings, honestly. And so because you're not judgmental, because you don't hold grudges, because you don't hold on for too long with certain people and certain things, they feel like they can tell you pretty much anything. And you would give them an honest advice. You would be open to hearing them out. And maybe that's kind of how they saw you before this breakup happened, before this separation happened. But someone that they felt very comfortable being around. I don't know, maybe outside of you two, maybe they're concerned about people's opinions, about people's judgments. You could give a damn, right? I mean, that's kind of how, whether that's a journey you got to at this period of Aquarius or where you are, or you've always been that way, you kind of understand people will love you or hate you regardless of anything that you do. And this person kind of admires you for your self-acceptance and your willingness to be open to so many people. Like, I feel you're the type of person that has friends from all walks of life, different characteristics, different personalities, different viewpoints on religion, politics, and that's something that they always liked. Maybe even for some of you guys, confirmation about who I'm talking about. You saw someone in the past, maybe within the last 4 months, even the last 4 weeks, where you guys saw each other at a party or ran into each other at the grocery store or something like that. And you were nice. You didn't just block them out. You were cordial with them. And I think that's something that made them re-fall in love with you again, or re-spark those feelings with you again, because you're just a good person through and through. And you don't let pettiness kind of bother you and make it a bigger thing than it has to be. And I even feel for others of you, you help this person through their insecurities. I wonder if they had insecurities about the way they looked, about how they fit in with other people, or their job situation. And you let them know that they're great just the way they are, and help them through those insecurities. Deep conversations like that for some of you guys. What they don't like about this connection is the Ace of Pentacles. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Now, for some of you, maybe in the past, they tried to offer working this and you rejected them. And now that all these feelings of being with you again re-sparked or has re-sparked this want and this desire, that past rejection is something that still holds them back from reaching out to you. But when I picked up this card, I specifically heard, can this really work out? Can this really happen? You know, they kind of feel maybe because of the time that's passed or because of what they didn't do before and what hasn't happened already, like, is this reality? Can this be reliable? Is this something that is realistic here? Is the best way to say it. And they're afraid that their feelings are kind of running away from themselves. And that, you know, seriously, if they were to give this offer, it's just something that they wouldn't really have a solid chance at. And you know, with this Ace of Pentacles too, what they don't like about the connection, again, that insecurity that I'm picking up on for someone here, you or them, they wonder if they're good enough or if they can give enough to you, especially with everything you've been through up until this point. Highest hopes is the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. What they're really hoping is that all the mistakes, all the mess ups, all the hurt that has happened between the two of you can be healed, can be fixed. Because even as you can see in this depiction of this card here, there's Two of Cups right behind this person, right? And that's even in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck portrayal of the Five of Cups. And it's always this energy of, you know what? What's done is done. What has happened has happened. Let's just heal to form something stronger between the two of us, because I know there's something there. That's how they feel, even with the Two of Cups and being as their feelings for you, right, Aquarius? They're hoping that whatever has messed up, whatever errors they made could be fixed. That you would leave the past in the past and just give them another shot at making this Two of Cups connection that they feel they have with you a reality, despite even some of their doubts of it could be realistic. That you won't hold the past against them, that anything that was an old version of themselves, they want to show to you they really have changed, especially with this Phoenix card here. They're hoping that they could prove it to you, that you would believe in this again, really. You know, in some ways too, what they hope for is that you, just like they were hoping that this could be reconciled. That you were waiting for this just like they were. That you were waiting for them to come back. Not in a selfish way, but in a way that is as if you still felt that strong pull, that strong attraction, just the way they did. And that even with all the mess ups, with the amount of love that there is between the two of you, it can be fixed. That's what they're hoping. But the deepest fears is the Three of Swords. Libra energy. You broke my heart. You broke my heart, and that's something that I can't forget. That the pain that happened between the two of it is still very strong. And that you don't want to heal, that you don't want to fix it. Maybe that they're afraid that anything that they would say, even if they were to apologize, wouldn't be enough to overcome the hurt that they gave you in the first place, Aquarius. So with this Three of Swords, I do feel heartbreak, rejection, sorrow, betrayal, hurt, with however way they did that to you. It's something that makes them still feel very guilty, and it definitely still haunts them. And they know that's a big mountain to climb when facing you, if they're ready to. Someone may like to wear gel in their hair to style it, even. But anyway, Aquarius, to see the likely outcome of the situation, what are they going to do in the upcoming days, weeks, as January comes to an end anything else you need to know about this situation, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you what they're likely to do in the very near future. Pull some more cards as well to dive deeper into this situation. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Aquarius, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you, has given you clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever you're going through at your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.